All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. You know the drill. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome back. My fault. My fault. My fault. As you guys can see, this is a different type of video. This is more of a sit down type video because I'm sitting down. Yeah. Peace to the saints. Shout out to the saint in the center. If you guys know who that is, you know who it is. Definitely one of the greatest examples of people on YouTube right now. So if you don't know who that is, go check him out. As you guys can see on the title, this video is basically going to be about why black people will stay on the bottom, and they always will be on the bottom if they don't change their ways. And I don't see black people changing for a very vast amount of time. So what I mean by when I say black people will always be on the bottom, black people will always be on the bottom because they always blame everybody else for their problems. Let's say a whole ton of black people start getting cancer. Black people are going to be the first ones to say, oh, the white man is doing something. The white man is doing this. The white man is he's putting cancer in the foods. He's doing this to the foods and making us get cancer. Black people are the first ones to blame everybody else for all their problems in life. And that's why they'll be on the bottom. So instead of saying all these black people are getting cancer or all these diseases like diabetes and stuff because of the white man, why don't you rather say black people are getting these diseases because black people never took control of their mind to eat the right foods that don't cause cancer. Black people are not out here every single day eating fruits, drinking yellow watermelon juice. This is yellow watermelon juice. I know you guys never heard of that, probably. There's a whole bunch of different fruits and everything that you could be eating, but you want to go eat fruit snacks. You want to go eat Skittles. You want to go eat Starburst. Things that taste like fruit, things that probably taste better than fruit. So what these things do, they give you a sense of dopamine because it's a rush of sugar. So you rather go back to that than eat what's natural. And so when you eat all these processed foods all the time, you start to get addicted to it. I don't get addicted to fruit. If I wanted to stop eating fruit for 30 days, I could stop eating fruit for 30 days. If you wanted to stop eating sugar for 30 days, you're gonna have headaches, your stomach is gonna hurt, you're gonna have brain fog. Sugar is one of the main drugs that nobody talks about. Sugar is worse than cocaine. This is what black people do. We blame everybody else for all of our problems, and we never look at ourselves like, hey, okay, so maybe I'm getting diabetes because I keep eating these sugary foods. Let's all be 100% honest. The white man knows where these diseases and where these diabetes and everything like that comes from. The white man knows for 100% fact. You can't tell me they don't sit in these labs all day and they're trying to find these cures to cancer. They know where it comes from. They know that the cancer comes from the food. And I know that because you don't see no gorillas getting no cancer unless you're feeding them human food or human snacks and cakes and cookies, then they're gonna get cancer. Nothing in the wild gets cancer or nothing like that. Animals eat raw stuff from the earth. They eat raw fish. They eat other animals. They eat fruits. They eat leaves, trees, grass. This is what animals eat, and they don't get no cancer. These big companies and everything, they claim that they're trying to find these cures to cancer. That's so stupid. That's just like me giving somebody alcohol. They get drunk, and then I say, oh, I need to find the cure to getting drunk. That's stupid. The cure to not getting drunk is not drinking alcohol. The cure to cancer is not eating the foods that cause cancer. But really, it's not really just the food to where the reason why black people will always be on the bottom. It's also them blaming the white man for the reason why they're in the ghetto, or they make the amount of money that they make as well. Do I believe that there are racist people out there that try to hold you back? Yes, that does exist. But that's not always the case. Most people complain about their position in life, but have you ever worked for anything seriously in your life? Or once it gets hard, do you always give up? That is the majority of black people. They work towards something for a little bit and it gets hard and then they give up. Or they don't see any results, then they give up. And then now it's the white man's fault. I don't know who I heard this from. The people who have a poverty mindset are gonna live in the ghetto. The ghetto is not a place where white people said, hey, look, they're black. Let's put them there. You live in the ghetto because that's your mindset. Anything in life, if you don't like it, you're going to change it. I used to be chubby, I used to be fat or whatever. I didn't like it, so I changed it. Some people like to eat more than they want to be skinny. They always talk about losing weight, but are they serious? No, not at all. They talk all this talk about losing weight, but they're not going to because they like to eat more than they want to be skinny. So if you live in the ghetto and you don't want to be there, you're gonna find some way, find something. Shout out to Goku Pump. Find something. The only people who I have some type of sympathy for is going to be the kids in the ghetto. right? Because they didn't have a choice. The kids live in the ghetto because their parents live in the ghetto. So they're raising their kids in the ghetto. I don't want to make this video too long. So this is going to be the third and final reason why I think black people will always be on the bottom. The third reason why black people will be on the bottom for a very long time is because we talk about nothing all day long. Black people talk about sports. Black people talk about the new game that just came out. Black people talk about the new Jordans that just came out. Black people talk about the new hoes that just moved in across the street. Don't nobody care about those hoes, man. Black people talk about the Bible all day long. What is that getting you? No disrespect to your religion or to what you believe in. The Bible don't mean anything. What about Jesus? What about God? What about the Most High? It's a waste of time. All of that was created for your money and your time. The world would be different if there was none of these religions, none of these Bibles, none of these Qurans. A lot of people take life for granted because they believe that there's an afterlife. What if there's no afterlife? What if this is the only chance that you ever get and you're spending the only chance you ever get playing a video game all day? If this was your only chance, how would you start living life today?